Alright, we got our big range day today. I'm going to go down here to the target and I'm going to show you how I'm going to work this. So I just got it zeroed. So right here in the T-zone is a 300 black with the Vortex Strike Eagle 1-8 Gen 2 with BDC 3 reticle. Right here is center mass. Is the M16A5 with the Vortex Spitfire 1X Prism Optic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hang up a target and I'm going to do the exact same thing. So in the T-zone is going to be my grouping with the 300 black with the 1-8 Vortex Strike Eagle Gen 2. Center mass is going to be with the M16A5 with the Vortex Spitfire 1X Prism Optic. Out of the M16A5, I'm running M855 green chip Winchester. For the 300 black, I'm running 147 grain full metal jacket. I'm going to hang up a clean target. Alright, once again, I got my clean target up. In the T-zone, remember, I'm doing the 300 black, 10.5 inch from Palmetto State Armory, running 147 grain full metal jacket. Center mass, I'm running the Palmetto State Armory, M16A5, and I'm running green tip with the Vortex Spitfire 1X Prism Optic. Let's go send some shots down range. Now this is at 50 yards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the exact same thing at 100. So we're going to do 50 yards right now. Then we're going to push it to 100 and do the same exact thing at 100. And as always, it's going to be an uncut, unedited video.
We got 9 shots that are unaccounted for.
I'm not used to being the last person back.
You feel like there's something wrong, don't you?
Moving my target in closer after a while, hey, it's easier on me. I feel like I have to hurry.
If I'd have walked out there, you wouldn't have been the last one back.
Well, I have to hurry some days. You know, I try to hurry.
Oh, man.
Yeah, my hurry is slower than my normal walk used to be.
You ain't gonna turtle to beat me back.
25 rounds there.
Well, every given day is a little different, I'm sure.
Yeah, the
This
weather.
humidity and
Yeah, the weather's wearing me out today.
it's not working with us at all. No.
Yeah, weather's wearing me out today.
But you got an ACOG on your gun? How you like that?
I love it. I mean, for QCV, I mean,
Destroy the evidence.
yeah, I mean, you don't need anything, you know.
Magnification?
No,
I like that magnification.
Well, see, I really need the magnification.
Shooters, check your hearing and eye protection. Hearing and eye protection. The range is now hot. You may move forward and commence shooting. The range is hot.
So my eyesight's got
Let's take a look at the weapons. Now this is a 10.5 inch 5.56. I'm gonna do something with that later on. But this is the 300 blackout with the Strike Eagle 1-8 Gen 2 with BDC 3 reticle, 10.5 inch. I'm going to be sending this at the T-zone with the 147 grain Freedom Munitions full metal jacket ammo. Then we got the M16 A5, once again Palmetto State Armory, 20 inch 1-7 twist. Got the Westlake Tactical muzzle brake on it. Got the Streamlight HLX laser. Got a 2-stage nickel boron trigger. Got the Vortex Spitfire 1X Prism Optic. I'm going to be doing that. Center mass. And we're going to be running green tip with that.
salt tree.
Better that way.
Alright, let's see what we got here. There it is.
All right, up first, 10.5 inch, 300 black out in the T-zone. With the Vortex Strike Eagle 1-8, Gen 2 with BDC 3 reticle.
I saw a video the other day where a FedEx driver was driving the they was having a protest, they was burning the flags. He stopped, grabbed his parachute without grabbed them up, lifted around behind him, going to take him away from him. He turned around and put that parachute in his face.
I would have just rolled
Get out of here. But he got out within the crowd of the I'd like to know him. He had him coming down here and had him on our team.
Alright, we got 4 in the T-zone with the 10.5 inch, 300 black. Now we about to go ahead, get the M16A5.
She started to the
Start working center mass.
back door, but it's on the side. She started to it, she saw that tent in the backyard.
You really need to grab it. Go ahead and get that. There you go.
Nope, I gotta work tomorrow.
I have a question. When we got these rifles, it came with an extra stock thing for more for pull. What is pull on a rifle?
It's the length of the stock. It makes it longer.
Okay.
It raises. I think it raises the cheek up. I got one that's not too. You would need where it's at. As long as you don't hit the price.
I also fired a 22 that way in the vice one time.
Yep.
I only did it once.
My younger down the road one day. He saw me out.
Alright, that's the M16A5, Palmetto State Armory, 20 inch barrel, 1-7 twist. Running some M855 green tip from Winchester. I sent them down center mass. I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do a quick little fast volley down there. Probably a quick little volley of 5 shots down. I'm going to let the bird cool down. And I'm going to do a quick little volley of 5 shots down there center mass. Let the barrel cool down for a little bit. Alright, that's cool enough. Shit. Let's go ahead. We're going to do a quick little fast volley down there. And there we go. Once we call clear, we go down there, see what it look like. And I'm going to go to 100 and do the exact same thing.
I tried again though.
I did. It fired. See, I'm gonna shoot the rest of that.
Yeah, you have to let the springs do the work. You don't. Let the boat go forward good, but it doesn't lock up good. That may be.
I say I just.
me somewhere.
Go ahead. Unless you want your target, you can box it.
I've already pulled it.
Oh, okay.
I knew that I was going to back up when we went back hot, and so I pulled it when y'all were cold.
Okay. Forget what I said then.
I wanted to get a good look at it before I left.
Tweaking up your ammo, your pitch is what you say.
Oh, you good, buddy?
There you go, guys. Throwing all this dirty steel all over the floor.
Well, I want you to be able to get you a Big Mac sandwich.
Only 9.5 buckets to go.
Getting ready to get situated, pack up.
You know who Barbara is? It's usually on Pistol.
What make
Yeah.
is that?
Her husband have a deal with a HVAC contractor. They're apart all of the old units. Just the copper and steel. And she also takes our steel. And at the steel prices, that bucket is. But the company, they make it's a hobby for them. But he said they make a few $100s a month during the summer months when they're replacing a lot of them.
They don't put it bad. Somebody else comes in and
We have two people I know of. Those sitting on Pistol.
I've seen them.
It's got a
Before,
comb.
coming out. We can't get in.
It's got a
Thank you.
I can earn my keep somehow.
barrel shroud on it, but it's got a diamond drop-in trigger. That's like that same trigger. That's a pound and a half trigger.
Always have
We're not supposed to
You can
do
sneeze on that
you
thing
guys
and go off.
because if I'm sweeping, I'm not watching.
But that's the way I like it.
We got a good crowd in here this morning, so I'm not too worried.
Well, the crowd will improve after I leave as well.
Like I said, you are not even close to the problem child for some of the people here.
Oh,
No.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep.
They talk with their hands.
Well, one guy, it was the fourth time. I'd already told him 3 times.
And we are back. Had to go do a quick smoke break right
3
quick.
different times. You know, here's
So,
a firearm.
if you're still watching, as I stated earlier, the 10.5-inch Palmetto State Armory 300 black. I did about 3 or 4 groupings in the T-zone. The Palmetto State Armory M16A5. I did a grouping center mass, and I also did a quick fire grouping center mass also. Once we call clear, I'm gonna move the target from 50 yards to 100 yards, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing.
Well, Steve told me one day that people are bad about with their pistols.
It's a new shooter.
Out of the sky,
Grab that
turning
one noisy.
around, wanting to show somebody something. Oh, no.
My blood pressure goes up once in a while. Sir, did you have a good time?
I did.
Okay. There's no blood, so we did our job.
Y'all needing this?
All right. Unless you want to keep it for souvenir,
I do.
it's all yours.
Thank you.
Hope to see you again. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, except major holidays or snowstorms apparently.
Left-handed? I'm left-handed too. Sit down over there.
Oh, the range is still hot. Yeah, I guess it can fire. Put that stock up to your shoulder.
Yeah, listen. I have a precision trigger. All you gotta do is barely touch that trigger. Alright? Well, Stan, I can't believe that people, other than being told once, aren't thinking.
What did he say?
It's not thinking.
That guy that did it 4 times, that's ridiculous.
That was the only time I ever lost my coal. And I slammed his firearm down the bed. I knew it could take, but
if you got a
I
heavy one,
slammed it down the bed.
but they're aggravating the care when
Yeah.
they're in the woods.
That got his attention, I'm
It
sure.
did.
It's the first time you shot this.
And so the next weekend after he apologized, I said, all good.
You
And
just moved the scope on it.
yeah, that whole day, no problem. Harold was always pointed that way, always.
Yeah, it's good to be safe. We saw what that other gentleman did earlier. He wasn't thinking. You know, he didn't mean anything, but he wasn't thinking.
After I slammed his rifle down, I went and got this. I said, that's the barrel. You carry this over there and tell me how you can put it in a case over there without pointing it at somebody. Because we had plenty of people in here that day. I mean, it's physically impossible to get it over there without pointing at somebody. Now, you might know it's unloaded, but those two down there.
You don't want to give somebody a heart attack. For one.
Well, what happens if they come up, turn around and shoot you, and say he pointed the gun at me and I shot him before he could shoot me?
I'm trained.
Well, most accidental shootings are with guns they thought were empty.
Well, just so you know, we do not have the word accident in our rules. It's negligence.
Negligent.
Because you can put a firearm loaded, cocked on this tape bench for 1,000 years and it'll never fire. It takes somebody to do something wrong, which is negligence, to make it go boom. So accident is not in the vocabulary of the range.
Negligence.
Yeah. And
Negligence to get you serving time.
I've come close because I'm trained that if you point a firearm at me, I'm trained to shoot first. And if you're still alive, then I'll ask you why you pointed your firearm at me.
Mine is shoot again.
But I only shoot twice.
Well, I'm not going to aim a gun at anybody I can help it. You know?
Were you in the military?
No.
Okay.
I was 1H. I signed up in high school, but Nixon stopped the draft. You know.
I was 3H.
3H.
I cannot enlist, but if they want me, I cannot refuse.
Well, I'm from a very military family. Dad and his 4 brothers, mom's brother. I've got oodles of cousins.
I'm going to guess you're over 30. Just a guess.
Just a little bit. You double that plus.
There's a lot of Gulf War and non-vets that come here, and when they see a firearm pointed at them, their only reaction is to duck for cover or shoot.
Well,
And that's why we don't allow anybody to carry anything.
1 more minute in this relay.
some vets have some issues. And they react. They don't think, they react.
That's what kept them alive.
Yes, sir.
You know you can leave unless you want your target.
I'm going to get my target.
Okay.
Shooter, cease fire, cease fire. Remove the magazine, unload the firearm, lock the action open, grab your targets, and step back behind the yellow safety line. Thank you.
Well, I had fun. If I can get away,
The range is cold. Do not hand or touch any firearms while the range is cold. You may now go down range and adjust your targets as needed. When you come back, stay behind the yellow safety line. Thank you.
And we are going down here to see what the target look like. And remember, in the T-zone, I ran the 300 black Palmetto State Armory, running 147 grain, full metal jacket from Freedom Munitions. Center mass, I ran the M16A5, Palmetto State Armory, running 62 grain green tip. This is what we got. This is my grouping with the 300 black, 4-shot grouping. This is with the M16A5. Once again, let you take a look at it. This is with the 300 black, 1-8, Vortex, Strike Eagle Gen 2 with BDC 3 reticle. This is with the M16A5 with the Vortex Spitfire, 1X Prism Optic. I'm about to push these targets to 100 yards, and we're about to do the same exact thing.